The Truthergirls.
Hi everyone, I'd like to share with you my beauty hacks. What qualifies me to give you advice on health and beauty is the fact that A, I'm 44 years old, B, I'm not perfect. Would you rather take advice from me or a 17-year-old girl who has no beauty problems to begin with? Basically, my philosophy with beauty is you're not trying to look perfect, you're not trying to look like someone else. You just want to make the most of what you have. I'm not a girly girl, you know, I actually really hate putting on makeup, and I'm not into like beauty rituals and pampering. I find it really boring. So my goal usually is to try to make myself look as good as possible with minimal day-to-day effort, as in not spending a lot of time in the mirror. I think that you can look good really at any size, and I think what matters is how you feel in your body. And I think that good goals to have are just more like to be healthy. I don't think that you need to be, particularly skinny or have any size boobs. But it's good to keep yourself sort of fit, a bit active. So what I do for this is the hula hoop. It's really the only thing I'll do. I'm not really good with sports and exercise, but I like the hula hoop. Even though every time I do it, it looks like I'm about to have an accident with it. As far as diet goes, at this point in my life I've come to realize that first thing you need to do is make peace with your body and stop worrying about what size you are. And the goal needs to be more to eat in a balanced way and a healthy way. And if you just eliminate sugar and flour and processed foods, weight's gonna start coming off. I went off the gluten-free because I was reading stuff on the internet how gluten-free is just BS. And I thought, yeah, it's really expensive. Maybe I'll stop going gluten-free. And guess what? I gained a whole bunch of weight. So I'm convinced now that eating wheat makes me fat. So I'm going to stop eating wheat. But in the meantime, I'm not going to worry about it. Juicing is probably the best thing that you can do overall for your looks, I think, and for the way you feel. It's really good for your skin, gives you a good glow, hydrates you, good nutrition. I highly recommend that you get a juicer or at least one of those little plastic things so you can juice some citrus. Definitely worth it. Okay, I actually have less than ideal hair, let's just say. My hair's always been a bit frizzy and kind of thin. But it was getting worse and worse, and I finally realized that, you know what? Dyeing your hair, it does so much damage. Dyeing your hair and blow drying it, and so I'm using this instead, Manic Panic. Of course, it is bright red, it's not for everyone. They do have black. This stuff lasts about 2 weeks before you have to redo it. So far I'm really happy with it. I think it actually kind of improves the quality of my hair. It's growing in more like hair and less like boiled wool. Another one for the hair, the nails, and the skin is the silica gel. Stuff's expensive. It's like $27 for a bottle, so I use it on and off. But it does work. I used to have nails that would peel and break all the time, and since I A, improved my diet, and B, on and off take supplements like silica, my nails are amazing. They're super strong. They're great. For the skin, this is my staple. This is basically like my all-in-one. Organic coconut oil. It's really all you need to clean your face. I don't use really much soap. I use that as a makeup remover, a moisturizer, put it all over my body. Apparently it even has a little bit of SPF in it. And a cool thing you can do with coconut oil is you can make these little salves. Now I'm going to tell you something that's maybe in the TMI department, but I had an outbreak of warts. I had all these little warts on my face, like tons of them, and I had one here and on my nose. I tried this stuff from the pharmacy that burns it off, and it left me with scabs, and I looked like a meth head. So then I made this little salve here using the coconut oil and essential oils. A couple of them that are really good for warts and also probably breakouts are tea tree and oregano. I have a whole bunch of them, and I make different mixes. And I find that those little salves are amazing. And oh look, my warts are gone. You can clean your skin with castor oil. Apparently it's really good for breakouts and all kinds of stuff. Mix it a little bit with the coconut oil. You can clean your skin with it. You know what I like to do with it? I make castor oil pack. Here is some flannel, which I soak in castor oil. You put it in a plastic bag, put it in some warm water. I discovered this because I had what you call a chalazion, which is like a sty, but it's like a bump under your eyelid. It's like a blocked duct in there. And I got rid of it using castor oil packs. They're great for things like that, and for cysts. I had another sty type thing. One night I felt a little bit of pain, popped the castor oil on it, and it went away. It never even flared up. Personally, I find it works really well. And you can use it for other things too, which maybe I'll get into in another video. But what I discovered, which I kind of already knew but I'd forgotten about, was that if you put it on your eyes, it makes your eyelashes grow. So that's a bonus. Here's another neat thing for the skin, which maybe not a lot of people know about. It's called a derma roller. A roller with a whole bunch of little itty bitty needles, and you just roll it on your face like this. And it stimulates the circulation and strengthens your skin. This is a very, very small needle one. You'd have to basically use it every day. It can perk up your skin a bit. But some people use ones with deeper needles. Maybe it's better to go to a professional for that. They actually use it for burn victims to resurface their skin because it increases so much the production of collagen. And my makeup tip, my main tip would be go easy on the makeup, especially if you're older. You'll just look like you're in drag. But I like this. Bare Minerals, there's sort of mixed reviews about whether it's actually good for you or not. But in any case, it looks amazing. It doesn't look patchy. You just put it on with a little brush. It looks so posh. You know, you put it on somebody and they look like they're about $500,000 richer instantly. One of my best beauty hacks is facial yoga, facial exercise. You can exercise the muscles in your face just like the muscles anywhere on your body. It'll like fill up your cheeks, sort of like natural Restylane, without any of the risks or the cost. Drink water, not alcohol. Have you ever seen somebody the morning after a drinking binge? You might notice that they look like they've aged about 10 years because alcohol really dehydrates you. The more dehydrated you are, the more dried out and lifeless your skin is going to look. The more hydrated you are, the more plumped up it's going to look. So those are my basic Truthergirl beauty hacks that I'm sharing with you because they work so well for me. And leave me your comments if you have some beauty hacks of your own that you'd like to let me know about. And thanks for liking my video. Thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.